Who else is gonna do it? It's already 10 days into 2025 and you haven't started vision boarding? What's the issue? Oh, you talking to me? All I hear is excuses. Go get your iPad, get your Pinterest, get your phone, get your tablet, get whatever you need. You can start vision boarding, girl. Hey girl, it's Danielle Janae and I'm back with another video. Today we're going to take a deep dive into my favorite tools and how I stay inspired. Also called vision boarding, which I know you've heard is a buzzword here in our culture. Vision boarding helps you stay focused, whether you want to set goals for your personal life, your career life, your physical life, anything you want to affect and accomplish, you can do it by vision boarding. I use tools such as Canva, my phone, and my iPad to create my life that I want to see myself accomplish in 2025. I hope you guys can share your goals with me down below as well. Ever since I was a young girl, my mom made me and my sister a vision board. She would grab out white poster board, she would grab scissors, anything that we needed, take time to all sit together and vision board. We would write down things that we wanted to accomplish that year, such as friendships, put it in our room, up on the wall. We were able to see our goals posted on the wall every day. And I'm so grateful for that experience because it taught me that you should always be envisioning the futures. As young ladies or young men, you should always be envisioning your next step, whether that's through drawings, whether that's through writing, whether that's through your iPad, which I'm going to show you today. You should always be looking for that next step. If you aren't, you may see yourself struggle and have a lot more confusion because you haven't had the chance to decipher the mess that's in your head out onto paper. More clear, and the more time you spend thinking about a goal, the more time you are putting yourself in the position towards that goal. How do you know what the next steps will be? Sometimes it's not about just waiting for it to happen, but sometimes you have to put your mind to where you want to go. Here are 5 things on why vision boarding is so important. Number 1, vision board forces you to envision what you want specifically in your life. If you're confused on where you want to go, write it down, and from there you will see, not only now that you're shaking out your head, now you put it on paper, that you see where the confusion is, and from there you can then clarify your next steps. Number 2, it boosts your motivation. Now that your goals are on the wall and you're walking past them every day, subconsciously your mind is going to remind yourself that that goal needs to be accomplished. 1, clarified on what goal you want, and 2, you lack motivation. How are you going to put yourself in the best position? How are you going to take the next step on creating a better life for yourself? You have all these ideas, but because you haven't, 1, clarified, and 2, you lack motivation, you now don't know where to go next. So do those 2 things. Start with 1, clarify your goal. Let's, for example, say a job. You know you want to work in healthcare. Boom, it's a goal. 2, it clarifies, what do I not like? I don't like nursing. I don't like being a medical doctor. I don't want to go to school for a long time. Boom, that can narrow your choices, and it forces you to do research. Because you clarified your goal and now you have research and you've researched topics on where you want to off, you could then use that as motivation. Okay, I don't want to do nursing. I don't want to do medical school, so let me do some research. And then magically you start meeting people. That's number 3, your subconscious mind. When you put things out into fruition, or when you start to write things down and you're looking at it and you're walking past it, your subconscious mind tells yourself and aligns yourself with those things, with things that align with that goal. You start recognizing opportunities. So let's say you're in school. Mind you, your goal was that you want to work in healthcare. Let's say you work in school, or you are on YouTube and you see a flyer or you see an ad online that talks about healthcare, and if you're looking for opportunities, email us, scan the QR code, and we can get you connected. That is now access, that is how your subconscious mind works. You start magnifying things that you probably weren't looking for before because you weren't sure. You had it all in your head. But now that you clarified the goal, you're motivated. So you did research, you're motivated to understand more of that goal. And 3, now your subconscious mind is making you seek opportunities in that goal. It's you're becoming more aware to your surroundings of the opportunities that link with 1, the healthcare goal. Number 4, writing down your goals and envisioning your future makes them more tangible. When you're in your head, you attach emotions and you attach feelings to things, and sometimes those feelings are negative. Let's say start with the goal, I want to be in healthcare. You've probably attached certain feelings like, I don't know if I can do it, or oh my god, it's gonna take a long time, or oh my god, I don't even know where I want to start. All of those feelings are confusing and blurring and making your dreams more abstract. When you write them out, or you draw them out, or you find pictures like the vision board we'll do today, and you on your mind to be more clear, it makes it more tangible. When things are more tangible, it makes it more achievable. If you know, first goal is to be more healthcare. Okay, cool. Let's seek an opportunity. Oh, at school I saw a flyer. Let me grab that flyer. Let me scan the QR code. Even if I may not like the opportunity, let me just seek and take the opportunity that I get. So now that we understand the importance of vision boarding, now I'm going to take you through what I did to write down my goals and just start off with the basics. And that was using my phone. We all got one. We all have a phone. We all have the notes app. And so what I did was I started to write my notes and my goals out for 2025 on my notes app. So I probably won't read all of them, but I'll read some of them that I think are pretty cool and unique to me, so I could be more personal with you guys. But these goals I separated into a few categories. So I did mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, and financial. Those are the pretty easiest categories. Like if you know 2025 you want it all to be about weight loss, then that can be all about weight loss. Or you want it to be more about your emotional, you can make it all about emotional. There's no right way to do vision boarding. It's just writing it down and getting it out of your brain. The important part is getting it out of your head, getting it out of your brain, and putting it onto paper so that it can grow into fruition. That's the entire point, ladies. So let's start with mental. So when I think of mental, I thought of education, more action, volunteering, education, educating, volunteering. What else did I write? How I can be a better student in class. I want to earn my RN license by the end of 2025. I want to have a certain GPA, a high GPA. I want to be able to pass the NCLEX in December. I want to make sure I have an active recall study routine. You can always go into detail with more of these, but for those who are beginner and just want to get a head start on your goals, don't force yourself to write things that you can't even think of. You can start with the basics for your vision board, and then you can come back and clarify, or it will motivate you to do more research so that you can come back and clarify, because you do want to be as specific as you can. But this video is for beginners, for those who struggle with or don't even know how to start goal writing. And this is honestly the first step, just writing out what you're saying, writing out what you're thinking onto your board. Those are some of my mental things. Physical is exercising, maintaining 9,000 to 10,000 steps a day by walking. I do want to go on an eating plan. I do have a goal weight, and just some of those physical things, keeping my mind right. But that also goes with mental. Emotional, I linked emotional more than just my feelings, but what I have emotional attachment to. So I have emotional attachment to my hair, so I knew I wanted to do certain hairstyles. I wanted to experiment more and be more creative with my hair. I wanted to be more in tune with my relationship with my husband and maintain that relationship and friendship. I wanted to connect and collaborate with other students, nursing students, or other women. I really want to reach out and network and have a strong connection with people who have the same mindset as me. So that's what I consider as emotional. And obviously you can write whatever emotions you have, whether that's a better relationship with your mom or your siblings. You want to be more in tune with your emotions. You want to work on learning more about your emotions. That can go with mental or emotional. Just things that you see yourself doing within the year. And these goals, ladies, should be attainable. They shouldn't be far out. They shouldn't be something that you need 6 months. Oh, I'm gonna save money to get a therapist. Okay, which is fine, it's valid. Long-term goal is to get a therapist, but right now it would be a financial goal would be to save money. So then maybe next year, 2026, you can now say, oh, because I saved the money, in 2026 I can now have a therapist. You see how sometimes you can't use time to create a goal? You have to use what you are capable of right now, that the next year you'll come back and write these goals again. I also involved my YouTube channel with my emotion goals. I want to tap into my hobbies. You know, now that I'm in nursing school full time, I want to be on my phone less. And with being on my phone less, I need to replace it with a hobby. And my one hobby that I truly am passionate about is my YouTube channel. I've already posted 2 other videos that are uploaded if you want to go watch them, and comment if you liked it or if you saw it. Yeah, I really want to use that to replace some of my screen time, as well as studying and learning and getting that active positive recall schedule down, which I think I've accomplished today, by the way. Now, spiritual is, you know, my relationship with God. I want to speak to him more and understand our relationship more, whether that's reading the Bible or connecting with other people spiritually, asking God for guidance, things like that. I try not to be too heavy on spiritual just because I know what I'm capable of and I know my limit, and that this year at some point I know I'll be able to make my goals, my yearly goals, specific on spiritual. For now, I was very, you know, minimal, just remaining my relationship with God and speaking to him and how I speak to him. You can write whatever you like for that as well. That's spiritual. And the financial goals, I wrote down below our means. We are currently living with my parents. They happily let us live with them so that we can use our rent money to pay off debt, which we have our own financial goals for too outside of this. This is just my basics because me and my husband have like a whole financial plan, literacy plan that we actually have been attacking really good for the last few months. I'm gonna say 6 months, but I think it's been shorter than that. Preparing for the future and is a goal of mine for this year as well. Having more in-house dates, cooking at home, things of those natures. So now that I wrote my goals of 2025, as you can see here, that long list, that is just a written version. You can stop there. Personally, I wanted to make it a wallpaper. I wanted to make all my goals a wallpaper. So I wanted to use Pinterest to best describe it, make it all cute and creative, tap into that creativity. And I also wanted to make a video about it. So I chose to do a more digital vision board. Here you go, y'all. So my vision board are basically just images that I found on Pinterest. You see the year 2025, and so basically I went through my notes and I found images that reflected that goal. I don't have to be specific because the point is basically symbolism. You want to be able to look at the picture and be like, oh, I know exactly what that means. Not really meant for everybody. Everyone's vision board are going to be different. This is what mine looks like. I chose the main color pink, which I love. I use that to describe my vision board. I also tried to implement not only symbols but numbers as well. Some of the numbers you're not going to need, which is fine because it's just for me. Some numbers I want to put because, you know, goals work in a funny way. At the beginning of 2026 January, some of these numbers are going to have real significance, whether that is something that, like, let's say, so I have 10K here. Can you see it? I have 10K on this one. 10K, obviously, subscribers. I would love to have 10K subscribers. That would be a stretch, but you never know. That's what a goal is for. It can be a little delusional. Here, 10K can mean I received 10K subscribers. It can mean I had a brand deal for 10K. Like, it doesn't matter. That's why I kind of like numbers too, because numbers can mean a plethora of things. And by writing your goals down, it has to be successful in a positive way. I have some other numbers here. I have some symbols. This is the science thing is for my YouTube channel. I want to kind of implement more science. This is my nursing corner, my mental, passing classes, getting in tune with that nursing side of me now that I've changed career goals, and I'm just very interested in how that will succeed, but definitely good grades will help me. I'm getting 4.0s and all those A's. Here's my physical. You can see some of that's my goal, to have some of the fitness rings completed. I can't really see. Movement is medicine. That's my walking goal. My Pilates goal, or even just using YouTube as a free way to do Pilates. Then I have my emotional over here. Friendship, connections, emotional with my hair. I love the haircut. I definitely want to get that done. Emotional connect with others by thinking big, using your brains to work together to make positive ways onto the world. The Lord, spiritual, my baby, my husband. Definitely maintain the relationship with him, or my financial. So you can see these are just images. These are just images that you see. Definitely put yourself in there. If you've accomplished a goal from last year that you want to maintain for this year, put it in there. So because you are your own goal too. You are your own accomplishment. You are your own, you know, what are the kids calling it? You are him. You are her. That's cringy, but you are her. So put yourself in there. Put yourself in the vision board and maintain that goal, or say, you know, I want to maintain fitness. I know you have a picture in yoga pants. Put that picture in there. It's your vision board, but it's definitely a good start and a good idea, and I think it helps you be a better woman. I really think vision boarding makes you a better woman. It makes you more feminine. It makes you're basically her. Like, how else I can say it? Like, you are her. Like, this will help you be her. This will help you become her. This will help you stay her. And I think it's a beautiful way to end the video. Thank you for watching. I love vision boarding. You'll probably see me back in 2026 redoing this, but thank you for watching. Please comment below any of your goals that you'd love to discuss in the comments, and I'll catch you guys next video. Bye.
If I didn't ride blade on curve, would you still love me? If I'm in my mind at work, would you still love me?